Okay, good morning, guys. How are you? I know you're like, you can't hear me. Well, I just don't want to take too much of your time today. I know it's a holiday. I know that it is early in the morning and you probably have some fun plans today. We are going to be headed to the lake ourselves here in just a little bit. Um, so we got to go get packed up for that. But I just wanted to make sure that we took some time before this month really get started to just welcome our new ambassadors and give you kind of an overview for how to plug in and what is available to you and what your focus is when you're just getting started, because your first 60 days of your journey is truly the most important, because it's where the consistency matters. It's where you learn that you're a part of something and not just on the outside. It is just so important for your heart and for your body to be invested in consistency in this first 60 to 90 days. And so we wanted to make sure that you have at least an overview of a wherewithal of where all these tools are that you can be plugged into to be taken care of for this first little while. So I'm going to screen record, and that is this button. Haha. And this is my desktop. Welcome to my desktop. It's always funny trying to navigate all of this. Okay. There we are. There's the Facebook Zoom I created. Okay, here we go. So welcome to the family. We truly, truly believe that this is a family that God is grafting together for us to spur one another on in good works and to love one another, to love ourselves, to see value and worth that He sees in us. And that allows us to step outside and love others better. And so we really truly do care about one another and the results that you're going to see in your health, but also the impact that you can make, and maybe what God might be calling you to do specifically. So welcome to our family. Plexus truly is an unexpected gift in my life, and I know in so many others, but it is fun. It is so fun to do this. It is fulfilling, and you guys, the biggest thing I definitely did not expect was the financial freedom that this opportunity has brought to our family. So we get to go on trips and do things and be a part of things that are so much fun that we, in our normal boring lives did not maybe have the opportunity to do, but also being able to help so many people in such a tangible way and see even in little bits and pieces the enrichment in their lives just makes this work, and makes sharing about what I'm doing and what you will be doing so fulfilling, to know that you are helping so many people, even as potentially as your team grows, people that you don't even know, strangers to me on our team that are seeing life-changing results just because I chose to share a post on Facebook 5 years ago. Do you know what I mean? So it's just so fulfilling and it's so simple, but definitely worth doing because Plexus is the biggest win-win-win in my book. It is a win for your own health and your own family's health freedom. You get to share with others and truly, truly impact their lives and their health. But also that third win is that you're going to get paid for that. Just like doctors or any service person gets paid by doing their job and helping people, we get to do that. And it doesn't feel weird or icky for selling something. It's just a win-win-win. It is everybody winning, and you're getting some financial freedom for your family in that too. Even if that's $100 extra a month, 500 extra a month, 1,000, 10,000, or 20,000 extra a month. It doesn't matter where your goals lie. Sometimes even just a little bit can help tremendously. So I'm just so thankful that Plexus has been all of these things for our family, and I'm watching that be all of that for others as well. And the first step always is going to be your products. That's why most of us joined Plexus, right? And that is where your journey begins, truly, is understanding these products, talking about these products, taking your products consistently. We want to make sure that you are finding a good routine and rhythm of life. Because it's going to be different for everybody. Maybe you don't have slow mornings, or maybe you've got a lot of work jammed in the beginning of the day and then you're crashed by like 2 o'clock. Like, It's okay. We have people that work night shifts that get to flip flop and figure out a routine for themselves. And basically, there's no wrong way to take these products. They're natural supplements. It's not like a medication that's not going to work if you take it X, Y, and Z, or, you know, something like that. But these are nutrients that your body uses. And so to be consistent allows your body to have that cell turnover rate that is like, oh, now we have all of these extra nutrients and we can create cells that are healthy, and then the cells create processes that are healthy, and then your body's able to detox all the junk it's been holding on to. So consistency, find just a routine that works for you. Work with your sponsor to troubleshoot if you're having trouble like fitting it in your day, or like you're always forgetting to take your bio cleanse or your pink drink and it just sits on the counter. Like, work with your sponsor on your consistency and what might work for you. And maybe they're helping being accountable and sending you a message, hey, did you take your stuff today? Because consistency is just that important. If you're going to spend the money and want to see the results, then be consistent and find a good routine. And sometimes during that detox period, your first 60 to 90 days, we're going to be working with dosage a little bit on some stuff, especially if you're on something like the triplex, which is what I started with and what a lot of people start their journey on just because of its overall benefits. Those Probio 5 and Bio Cleanse, depending on your bathroom habits, you might want to work with your sponsor on dosing that. Some people need more of one and more of the other when they first begin, and that's okay. Everyone's body is different to an extent, but we are the same in that we need these building blocks and these nutrients in our bodies. And in that effect, we want you to celebrate every small victory, whether that's you slept deeper, or one of my first ones I remember was that I dreamed more that night. And I woke up and I was like, I haven't dreamed in so long. Like, I must be sleeping better or something. Even those little small things that you can notice, we want you to celebrate them and share those with your sponsor and share those with the world, because that means that these products are working. Even detox, or some of those negative detox symptoms that some people might see, are good proof that your body is changing and that these products are helping it do what it needs to do. So celebrate every small victory, and then ultimately, we want to be a product of these products. They work. And if we are consistent and get in that routine and troubleshoot through helping our bodies do what they need to do, by the time your 90 days rolls around or 6 months rolls around, you will absolutely have people saying, no, wait, what did you say you were doing again? How did you lose that weight? Or how are you so energetic and smiling? Like, you were always glued to your coffee and like so upset for like 2 hours in the morning. Y'all, we hear that all the time, and it just takes that consistency. But to be a product of the product is definitely number one in how you can be sharing your journey the whole way from beginning to end. And then it's just the proof in the pudding, right? We do have some incredible tools for you to plug into our pages on Facebook. We do have an Awaken Life community page on Instagram that we are working on getting up and running if you are more of an Instagram person than Facebook. But I always encourage people, even if you don't live on Facebook, that's okay. This is kind of like our little work area. So we have a community page that looks like this over here, and I can toggle over to that on the website on Facebook in just a minute. But Awaken Life Community, this is where all of our customers, our ambassadors, we put everyone in there because we run those fun challenges. Like this month is that Slim Down Challenge round 2 that we're doing, Finding Freedom. We do things like that. There's a ton of education on there. We get to encourage people through detox because there's some informational posts. So if you have questions that maybe you're just like, oh, I don't want to bug my sponsor right now, make sure you know about this page, the Awaken Life community page, and you can search anything, maybe a product name or detox or anything like that, or just testimonies if you want to look through some of those. And they are on that page for you to learn and enjoy and to plug in and feel like you're a part of that community. Feel free to ask questions there and comment and be a part of what's going on, because community is truly one of my favorite things about what Plexus has brought to us. Awaken Life Business Essentials, we have a business page. So those of you who really are wanting to go after the financial freedom side of things and the impact and income side of things, we want to make sure that you're plugged into our business training, and that would be on our Awaken Life Business page. So if you are not on there yet, or if you have people that are interested in the business, that's a page that you'll want to plug them into for accountability and training and encouragement there. Real People, Real Stories. This one here, most of you are probably in there because this is a tool that we use to share hope with people. The last thing we want you to do is feel like you are convincing other people about what our products can do for them, because we're not scientists, we're not pharmacists. Like, we don't have to know all of those things to say, hey, I saw a video of someone that has your exact same symptoms or is dealing with something really similar to yours, and her story was so powerful. It's like 5 minutes long. If I sent it to you or tagged you in it, would you watch it tonight? And then tag them in it, add them to this page. You can add anybody to the Real People, Real Stories page, but testimonies is how I started sharing, and is truly how I have been able to see so many people set free that I love in my family and my friend circle, or even on Facebook, is just seeing someone post something, maybe they have migraines or something like that, and saying, oh my goodness, there's 18 testimonies about that on our Real People, Real Stories. I'm going to reach out to them and see if they could just watch that, because then I don't have to be convincing anybody that these work. They can hear it from someone who's dealing with what they have and what they are dealing with, and seeing the emotion and seeing how they've actually lived that out. And then it gives someone hope to want to try it for themselves, rather than just having to trust you or believe you. Like, then the pressure's kind of off of you there. You just get to be the vessel who opens up that opportunity for someone. And that is so, so beautiful. And then we do have a new page that is called Despertar la Vida. And that is because we are beginning to have a lot of Hispanic sharing, and we opened up in Mexico this year, and we are just believing that the Lord is going to provide for a lot of families in these areas, whether it's a U.S. Hispanic community or Mexico. This financial opportunity would legitimately be life-changing for some of these families, for all of these families, and it is exploding. And so our team is believing in that and having that available for us to use and to plug into. So there is already information there for you to use if you have friends or family or connections that you want to share with in Mexico or in the U.S. Hispanic market. Some other pages that you can be added to would be our endless post ideas. That is a post sharing, like a good idea page that one of my uplines runs. And when you get added into there, not only do you get to see good ideas for posts that other people have made for public sharing, but you get to share, and maybe you thought of a really cute post idea or something that's worked well for you when you've posted it on social media. You get to share and be a part of that too. So that's a great one. Plexus Ambassador Community is a wonderful Facebook page, and it is how our corporate office, obviously they're sending us emails and all of that stuff, but this Plexus Ambassador Community page truly does have all of the information that you would want or need as far as corporate coming to us. And then your upline, your sponsor, may have a separate page that they are running that they have plugged you into already. And so don't get overwhelmed with this, but I just want you to know what each one of these is kind of for, so you'll know where to go for things or how to plug in. Or some people love to be involved in everything, and some people are like, okay, let's just tone it down and I just want to be in one or two of these. So you can kind of strategically choose that until you grow and want more of that information. And we definitely want to talk about your Plexus perks. This is new as of 2020, and it has been amazing. Perks are a new credit system where if you are consistent on your products, again, we are doing everything as a company and as a team to make sure that you understand you are rewarded and will see results best when you are consistent. And so the Perks program is basically just a reward system for you to be ordering your combos, your 100 PV, and keeping that subscription on. So you'll see right here in your back office when you log in, if you go to virtual office, you will see if your subscription is on, and you can see right here my order PV is 163, which guess what? That means I'm going to be earning perks on that order. So by keeping your subscription on, you can absolutely edit it, and you can change the date. You can move it to the next month if need be. But that consistent ordering and that subscription is going to earn you perks. You'll have a balance that you'll see, and you can click on this perks portal in that same dashboard area in your back office and choose free products. Y'all, it does not take long to accrue these perks at all. So like maybe even every 3 months or so, you'll be able to have a completely free products that you can choose out of this perks portal, and it will go on to your next subscription completely free. So that is awesome. You'll be able to try new things. Maybe you're loving your health results on the triplex or on the lean and the slim and the active, but you'd love to try the collagen or the Joyome stuff, but don't want that maybe regularly. This is a great way to use your perks, and just such a fun way to be rewarded for your consistency in seeing your own results. So love that program. And of course, we want to encourage everyone to be sharing their journey, whether it's just for accountability purposes. You guys, when we share something publicly or even with just a few friends, it helps us so much to be consistent, because we know someone else is going to be checking in, or man, I told them I started this, and if I quit now, they're going to be like, oh, I knew you wouldn't do it. You know, like it just depends. Some of that stuff keeps us going and keeps us on the ball. So accountability. So make your first post. We encourage most everybody who joins us to have some sort of first shout out post, whether you're sharing about your sponsor and what they've seen, or sharing your why you started these products. Maybe you've been watching your sponsor for years and you can giggle about that on your post. That you've decided it's time and there's great discounts, and who might want to do this with me. You would be so surprised that there may be 1 or 2 or 10 people that reach out to you from that post and say, tell me what you're doing, because y'all, everybody is looking for something like this. Everybody needs more energy. They want to feel better. They want to feel like they're a better mom, a better husband, that they're able to do their jobs better, that they're able to not feel trapped inside their anxieties, or, you know, all of these things. And this is just by sharing your journey, showing them, hey, there is something out there that I'm looking into that I'm hopeful will be the answer for me. Maybe it might be for you too. So share your journey from day one. We have a lot of people that feel like they have to have this big story before you start sharing, and it's just not true, because not everybody's going to be dealing with what you're dealing with anyway, right? So for you to just wait on your story is not necessarily going to help someone even at that point who has some different set of symptoms anyway. And so we share from the beginning, because that allows us to just show people what is possible. And let me get that. There we go. I'm clicking too many things. Sorry, guys. And allow them to see, hey, okay, so she's doing it for this, but then maybe this testimony that you share, or someone else who's just like, okay, so I have this, would this help me? And so it can be really simple, and you would be so surprised how many people will begin watching you just from you sharing what you're doing, even if you have not seen big results yet. And then we have a culture that our corporate has created called One Plexus. And we don't have this weirdo competition stuff that other companies deal with. We really, truly want to see everyone successful, and we want everyone to see the benefits and enjoy their journey. And so there's some of us who've been doing this for 3, 4, 5 years, or some of this maybe with a lot of social media experience when they hop on. And so we encourage you to follow and friend maybe jewel ambassadors in our company, or people on your team that you see are doing really well or recruiting a lot, so that you can copy what they say in their post, or like tweak it to make it yourself, of course, but look at how they're wording things. Look at the pictures they're taking that seem to really be adding value to other people's lives and sharing their story. And then in that way, you can learn how to kind of do that yourself. But in the beginning, absolutely be following people, and then you can copy and paste and tweak, use your own pictures for sure, and share other people's testimonies. You can, share information about how they're sharing about some of the products that you're taking. But that one plexus attitude is so helpful because we really do work together. So anything that you see another plexus ambassador posting, you are absolutely willing, or you are absolutely allowed to share that yourself. You don't ever have to like ask. Like if we're making it public and we're sharing it, then it is an unwritten rule in our company. You can take that and you can use it to impact people in your circle that you're doing. We encourage you to share often. I know when I first started, I was like, I'm only going to post a testimony on Tuesdays and product information on Fridays. And I was like, because I don't want to bother all 5,000 of my friends. And what really is the truth is that maybe 1% of your friends list sees any one post you make. So you're not driving anybody crazy. And if you're only posting every once in a while, maybe 2 or 3 people are even seeing that. And so the more often you're posting about your personal life, about adding value in other ways, funny things that you find, and about plexus, you're just adding more value and more people will begin to see that. And of course, we want to be using social media to be social and loving on other people too. It's not stalker media, it's social media. So comment some encouraging things on people's posts and you will be surprised that they will begin to see your things and you might be able to impact them with what you're adding value to their lives with. And excitement over expert. Y'all, excitement trumps expertise every single day of the week. So if you are excited about what you're doing, about what results you're going to see, that you woke up without your alarm this morning or didn't have to hit snooze, if you are excited and you share that excitement with people, people want something to be happy and joyful about, and they are looking for something to jump onto that will make their life better. So if you can be excited, you will never have to be the expert on anything. And that's why we have all these third-party tools too. So yes, the posting ideas are available in that page and by watching other people who are doing it well. And of course, the whole point of all of this is because you get to earn cash for using your referral link. When you signed up, Plexus automatically gives you a specific site that is your referral link site. And by people asking you and reaching out to you, your sponsor is going to be able to hop in and help with some of those conversations and get them started. But by you using your referral site, you're earning $20 every time someone purchases a welcome pack through your link. And then at the end of that month, an additional $15 per person on those points. So that's like $35 for every person that just joins and does this with you and signs up just like you did because they're hopeful about what this might do in their health or in their family. And then we have a fast start program. So as new ambassadors, within your first 30, 60, and 90 days, by running through these, adding 3 people, having 10 people added to your team, having 20 people added to your team, you're literally doubling all of these crazy bonuses and making upwards of $1,000 in your first 5 months, way more than that, but just in bonuses, just by running these ranks. So there is cash on the table for referrals and people need what we have. And so we encourage everybody to just do this simple thing of sharing your journey, encourage, bless other people, make an impact, and absolutely earn cash, whether it's just that little $35 extra. You know what? That's a grocery trip. That's filling up your gas tank. And right now, a lot of people could use that. So for yourself and for new people that join you, never discount the opportunity to share and use that referral site. And it may be really, really helpful for their family. We want you to plug into what's available. Our culture is so fun and amazing, and so we want to encourage you to attend online events. Each month, Real People, Real Stories, that page we talked about, there's a live event in there. We might have some healthier and happier events that your team is running or 3-day challenges. Like, jump into those. Sometimes there will be like testimony sharing events about the business. Jump into that stuff, like plug in. The more you know, the more you're able to impact others and the more belief it builds in yourself to keep going for your own health benefits and for if you really do want to pursue this as an income source. Being plugged in is really going to be necessary. Team page challenges, we have in-person events. after Corona. We love to do those, whether that's a little sip and see or dinner party at someone's house nearby you, or sometimes there will be local events that you can attend for training and things like that. But every week there is something you can be plugging into. Our team calendars share when team calls and things like that are. Right now, I'm doing team calls for our larger team every other Monday. So this next Monday and then the following every other one after that on Zoom. So if you see this little blue app, this is what you're on right now. But if you're watching this on recording or on Facebook, hello. This little Zoom app is free, and this is how our team connects when we are getting together online. A lot of people are using this now thanks to COVID, so this has become more normative, which I am grateful for, but we've been using this a long time to see each other's faces because our team is spread out everywhere. So team calls are awesome to build community and to just learn things and to be built up in a lot of spiritual and emotional and professional ways as well. So connecting with your sponsor is also something very simple you can be doing to make sure you're plugged in. You are not alone. It is the saddest thing to me when you have a sponsor who's reaching out every few days and the new ambassador does not respond and they're just trying to like do this on their own and not talk to them, and then they don't see great results, right? Maybe because they needed some dosage tweaks. Maybe they needed a different time of day, or they were not able to be as consistent. And then they felt like they were just doing it by themselves and then they just fall off the wagon. We are here to support one another. And so connect with your sponsor. If she's asking you about your poop, talk to her about your poop. It's something we talk about because it's important for your gut health. And so respond to those sponsor check-ins. And if she hasn't checked on you, message her and say, hey, I'm actually doing really well this week. I loved this that I saw. Or, hey, you know, I've had a kind of a dull headache for a couple of days. What might that mean? Ask your sponsor, get connected with them. Read your emails. Plexus sends some great emails, you guys. They do not spam, and it's not a ton of stuff all the time. But when there's something that comes from Plexus, open it up and just give it a gander and look through and make sure if there's anything that might be important to you. Free shipping is important. Free CBD oil is nice. Like all of these things and some celebratory emails that they'll send out or new product information are in these beautiful emails that are crafted from our company and definitely are great at keeping you in the know with what's going on. And we have a lot going on this month, but we are running out of time. So I just wanted to give you some next steps. So let me stop sharing and get back to everyone's faces. There you are. Hi. Just wanted to give you some next steps. If you are new and you have not made a shout out post or a first post yet, or if you added 3 or 6 or 10 friends last month and you have not helped them do some sort of shout out post, I strongly encourage you to do that. Right now, we are seeing momentum in our company and in our team like we have never seen before. And it's because I think COVID has opened people's eyes to what is missing in their health and what's truly important. But also, people are understanding the value of a home-based business that they can work online, that they don't have to go to, that is in a field that is never going to go away, right? People's health is going to be here forever, and we are going to be able to do that forever. So this is an important time for us to be encouraging people to share because they will be able to take advantage of all of these bonuses on the table. And y'all, they may not be sharing with you, but that might be dinner for their family that would not have been on their table without maybe them making a post and sharing and having someone sign up for that like $20 or $35 for even just one person. Like that's a big deal for a lot of families. So don't take that opportunity away because you're like, oh, they don't want to work this as a business. So sponsors, make sure you're helping your friends get started well. Help them be sustainable by earning some while they're learning and while they're seeing their results, sharing their journey too. So I am so grateful for you to be here because that means that you care and that you've got people maybe on your team that you care about and want to know how to get them started well. And I'm just here to tell you that you are doing a great job just by being here this morning. And even if you're watching on Facebook, hi friends, we're so proud of you. And so excited to see what July is going to look like because June, the company and our team blew records out of the ballpark. And that is so incredible because, again, any income or business success that comes with our company is never removed from the impact that it is making on people's lives. And that to me is the most important thing, is that I can be proud when I'm rising up in the ranks. I can be proud when I'm earning bonuses or when I get to earn a free trip or something, because guess what that means? That means dozens or hundreds of lives that are being impacted and people that are enjoying this journey too, with us. So win, win, win. Go out there and do this and share and get some accountability partners, and it is going to be a win, win, win for you too. Happy 4th of July. Thank you guys. Bye.